Come in, my people. Come in. Welcome to Nardisia's Divine Inspirations. I welcome you in. Please come in, like, share, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share it as well if you find that it resonates. Come on in, my people. Today, what we're going to do is we're going to get started. We're going to do just a general message. What comes up, comes out. Dealing with you and the person on your mind. Before we get started with the reading, though, we're going to get some Star Temple cards for you. Get your mind right. I've already blessed over the cards. So let's jump into it. I haven't been here in a while, you guys, so bear with me. I got some new cards I want to try out, so let's see what's to it. Before we get started deep into the reading, let's go ahead and get a Star Temple message for us. See what's going on. Get our minds right for the reading. Okay, honest messages from my collective Holy Spirit. Thank you. The temple, home. I no longer search outside of myself for home. So collectives, like you no longer search outside of yourself for home. This means you don't look for anyone else to validate you. You validate yourself. However you feel within yourself is what it's going to be. And I really can appreciate that. You know, nobody's important but you. You know, we're the only ones that's actually important in our lives. Our goal in life is to make sure that we're happy and we're important. You want to make sure your temple is good. That means, you know, like before you go out spending money and kicking in and buying unnecessary things, you always want to make sure your home is in order. You know what I'm saying? So you got to make sure I also can take that as in people that always want to help other people. Sometimes collective, you guys always want to be of assistance to other people. The spirit is saying you can't help anybody unless you can help yourself. Okay? Let's go ahead and get some more messages from my collectives. Whatever comes up, comes out. Let's see what's going on with the person on your mind. Clear messages from my collectives. Thank you. Yeah. We got in a soulmate situation between you and your soulmate, collective. And I feel like with this soulmate, it's time to get your home together. Meaning your immediate relationship. That may be what's considered home right now. Maybe some of you guys are worried about what's going on in other people's relationship, and you really need to work on your own soulmate connections. Or there's a soulmate that loves you just for who you are. And there's no need of you looking outside of that to get confirmation from anybody. Then I also got cleanup. So regarding this situation with your soulmate, there's some cleaning up need to be done dealing with this situation. Whether it's you and other people's business, or you not focusing on your own, or you feel like in order for this to happen, regardless, it's a never-ending story. So this is what needs to be cleaned up. Something that you and your current partner, that the person's on your mind, you guys have been going around and around with some sort of issue going on. It's been a never-ending story, though. Thank you, Spirit. Peace. So maybe you guys have been trying to kind of bring peace into the relationship, but every time you turn around, it seems like something is going on. And you feeling like this is possibly a soulmate. So you feel like there's a good connection with the person that you're dealing with. However, you're just not sure where this is going. What's to it? You know. Why things keep coming up. But Spirit is saying it's time to clean it up so we can see exactly what we need to do in order to bring peace into this particular relationship. Okay? What we're going to do, we're going to get some situation love oracles to clarify these cards we have now. All right. Holy Spirit, let's clarify our soulmates. Clarify soulmates for the collectives, Holy Spirit. Clarify soulmates. Thank you. We got coffee and tea, meeting, talking, savoring the moment, feeling elevated, building friendships. So regarding this person that's your soulmate, I feel like you guys need to sit down and have a conversation. You guys need to sit down, savor the moment. When you're together, you're always on the run. You're always moving and grooving. You got to do this. You got to do that. You're on a time constraint, whatever the case may be. You need to build the friendship in this relationship. Maybe you guys always got time for a hit and bam, or thank you, ma'am, or, we going here and we doing this, we're in a rush. Spirit is saying, slow down, take time to have coffee. Take time to meet and talk and actually savor the moment while you're talking, okay? Let's see if we can get one more message out of here. If we can clarify coffee cup. What are you guys going to be talking about? Thank you. Key on the ring. Many options, unconventional, one-night stands, and string alone. So, collective, I feel like you and your person need to sit down and talk about the many options. So maybe you, collective, have a lot of options, or your person. However, the relationship right now is unconventional. It's not making a whole lot of sense to either one of you. Or this one-night stands or string-alongs. Possibly you feel like you have a bond with someone, but they've been stringing you along. And it's Spirit is saying it's time for you guys to sit down and have a talk. Be honest and clear with each other about what it is you want or what you want to do. Do you want to entertain these options, or is this something you want to move forward on? But it's time to have that talk. Let's clarify clean up for the collectives. We got old school, outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over and over again in your head. So with the old school, I feel like one of you, collective, either you or your soulmate, the person on your mind, one of you have a lot of old beliefs. Old beliefs meaning then you think you guys should be in a relationship, build a family, have the perfect white fence. And then the other person, I'm getting with many options, possibly thinks that it's okay to have these what do they call them? These poly relationships where you got me, her, him, her, or he got her and her, or she got him and him, whatever the case. It takes a whole community in order to build up one relationship. So I feel like you guys have different views, and that's why you guys need to sit down and talk, because you need to come to some sort of compromise on where you're going, where this relationship is going. I feel like you guys both have different thought processes of where this relationship is going, where it should go, how it should be, how it stands. Mirroring each other, self-reflection, introspection, inner rooms. And collective, if your person is the one that thought they needed a lot of options, or whether it's you or them, whoever the person is, what's happened is one person wanted to have the traditional relationship. The other person wanted to be free, possibly, and do you, collective, and someone else, or collective, take it how it resonates. This may be reversed. And then, so what's happening in the relationship is the reason why it needs to be cleaned up, because you guys are starting to mirror each other. Oh, so you don't want to be faithful. You want to go do this, that, and the other. So I'm going to start doing this, that, and the other. You don't want to honor just me. So now I'm going to go out. So now what we have here is two people possibly with a strong bond that's out fucking everywhere, out of both draw legs. Okay? And that's why they're saying this situation needs to be cleaned up. Your temple. Again, your temple is what's important. You always want to keep your temple clean. If you out giving it to everybody and doing it with everybody, you're not keeping your temple clean. You got to keep your house clean before you can worry about something else. That brings us back to our Star Temple card. Your body is your temple. You need to always put that forefront. And if you out doing this and that with any and everybody or random people all the time, you're not keeping your temple clear and clean. Okay? Don't mirror the person. You know, they say two wrongs don't make it right. Don't mirror them. If they doing something you know is not, never ending story. Not today. Boundaries hurt, avoiding conversation, not dealing, still upset. So collective, I don't know if you and your person have been into it, or you guys have had arguments, but right now you're feeling like not today. Today is, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to deal with it. You know, I'm not conversing about it today. Not today. I'm still mad about the situation. I'm still mad about us going round and round with this particular situation. And it's just exhausted you, collective. You don't want to talk about it no more. You've already stated your claim regarding it. With the Phoenix, you ready to go to a new phase. You ready to rekindle, renew, and growth. You want to change mind. You want to rise from the ashes. We've been down this road already. I don't want to keep talking about the same thing over and over again. I already told you this ain't what I want. I want this. So now it's time for us to either rebirth. It's time for us to rebirth ourselves, to get a new beginning. Let's see about this peace. Clarify the peace for me. Love, unconditional love, self-love, wholeness, affection, attraction, and selflessness. So not being selfish, really enjoying love, bringing peace. Real, true love is going to bring peace into this relationship. If you guys can just welcome in the true love and stop the game plan with these options. Somebody got so many keys on the ring, they can't really indulge in real love because they partying. Okay? Partying, time with friends, having fun, happily single, living in the moment. Where this is, if love don't bring you happiness, you're going to have to become one within yourself and make yourself happy. Go kick it and enjoy your time with your friends. If the person you're dealing with, if they can't bring you in what you need, then you may just have to go and get that from somewhere else. Maybe from within yourself. Keeping your temple clean. Because one thing for sure, I'm not going to dirty up myself in order to fit in with you. If that makes any sense. You know, maybe I need to separate myself and go and enjoy life with my friends and wait on what's next to come. Or, you know, wait on you to figure out what you're going to get. And don't get me wrong, collectors, I don't say wait on anybody. If they ain't where they need to be, then you need to go on about your business. They need to go about yours, and you guys work it out in due time. If it works out, then good. If it doesn't, then oh well. But let's see what else we have. Clear honest messages from my collectors. This is the Message of Love Oracle deck. Unappreciated. I felt like I didn't care. So collective, part of the things you guys need to talk about as well is you felt unappreciated in a particular relationship, or currently you feel like you're unappreciated. You don't feel appreciated because there's so many different options on the table. And this is what you need to talk about. When you entertaining your options, you make me feel like I'm not valuable, like I'm not worth you committing and putting your time all into me. Okay? And you're just not feeling appreciated. We need to talk about these options you have and why I don't feel appreciated. What needs to change in order for me to feel appreciated? Then we got unexpected outcome. Once you start cleaning it up, things didn't go the way I planned. So possibly either you or the person, you didn't expect this to go like this. And maybe collective, you've been dealing with this person for a while and you felt eventually this is going to come to play where I'm going to win and have peace in this relationship and true love. Okay, you start mirroring. You had to mirror. Your thinking was outdated. You realize you got to clean it up because you start mimicking your person with all these options. Oh, you got options. Let me show you I got options too. This is not a tit for tat thing when it comes to love. What happened is two wrongs don't make a right. So guess what? They both wrong. So now you got the unexpected outcome. Things didn't plan out the way that they did. Because what you should have did, instead of mirroring your person, going out screwing just as many people as they were, as a female or as a male, you should have possibly cut off the situation and went within yourself to grow and elevate and heal from this. Instead, you went out and you got your draw legs dirty, going in and out of them for any and everybody. Okay? What are the messages? That's the name of this reading. Two wrongs don't make it right. Space. I need more time to think. Right now, this never-ending story. You're saying not today. Collective, I feel like you don't have time. You need space to think about this. I feel like you want a new birth. You're having hope for a rebirth. I haven't given up on us yet. Meaning you haven't given up on you guys yet. And take it if this is you or your person. You haven't given up, but you want to rebirth and you want to renew this situation. But right now, you just need space. You're not willing to, you don't want to go around and around in a circle regarding this situation. Okay? And that just ain't going to get it. That round and round in a circle is just too much. Then we got peace, conversation. I want to call you and hear your voice. So sometimes if they just want to call, even though you don't want to be bothered today, they still want to hear your voice, collective. They still want to hear your voice. What you have to say today. Okay? Let's see what other messages we got. Let's see. What do they want to converse about? I want to call you and hear your voice. They want to call you and hear your voice. What exactly do they want to talk about with my collective spirit? Thank you. Cycles, fake karma, something getting, something beginnings. They want to talk about how this has been going around and around in circles. They want to talk about this situation that has been going round and round in circles, that is not getting anywhere. You guys want to do something, you want to start something new. Okay, they want to talk about starting a new cycle, but this time they want the beginning not to go round and round in circles. They want to start a new cycle that's going to be a new birth, a new beginning. Okay? What other messages do we have for the collective, Holy Spirit? Liar. Be careful if someone's sneaky. Collective, somebody else wants to come in. They saying they want to come talk about the cycles, but there's something they're still hiding. Spirit is saying be careful about this person because they're a liar. They're lying. Whatever they want to come in and tell you, they may possibly be lying. They want to talk a whole bunch about a whole lot of nothing. Okay? Fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Possibly it's a fire sign that you're dealing with. I'm not sure, but they want to come in and they want to say something to you. Let's see if we can get some more messages. Then we're going to see what actions and love you should take regarding this person. Before we do that, we're going to get some hidden messages as well. Let's get the hidden truths on this relationship. Because I feel like somebody lying, so I feel like we need to know what's the hidden truth. All right? We don't want to leave no stones unturned. All right, what other messages do we have for the collective? Thoughts, isolating. So possibly you or your person have been isolating yourself lately. And you've just been in deep thought, thinking. Don't really know which way to go. Isolating yourself, thinking about a whole bunch of different things. Comfort zone, south node, and clinging. So this person wants to talk about where their comfort zone is. Collective, I feel like your person feel like you're home to them. You're their comfort zone. You're where they find peace and happiness. And yeah, again, this is right up under peace. It comes under peace. You're where they find peace and happiness. You're their comfort zone. However, they still want to entertain these other options. Karma, balance, and justice. But regarding these other options, karma is going to take place. Okay? They're going to bring balance into the situation. And once balance is brought into the situation, then it's going to be justice. But with that being said, looking at this picture the way it is, balance, they're going to have to go through karma first. So collective, I don't want you to get caught up in the karma and get caught up and get a part of that. You need to wait till the karma and the justice evens out and brings balance before you jump into this. They may want to talk, but as we've already noticed, they're lying about some things. So you need to give them time to talk, say what it is they're going to say, and make sure this cycle is going to be a new cycle and not a never-ending cycle, not a rerun of the past. Let me get one or two more messages. Okay, that card to me is just put your blinkers up. Stay aware. Okay? Don't let this person pull the wool over your eyes. Present, abundant gratitude. Be thankful for the experience that you've had with them. What's going to bring abundance in your thing is to live in the present. To stay in the present moment. Be present in the present moment, and that's going to bring abundance. Abundance, I feel like the abundance we're talking about is the peace and the harmony in this particular relationship, is what I feel. But let's see about these lies. Let's see what the hidden truths are that this person is not telling you. Because they want to come in and save this cycle, but it's something that they're not telling us with these lies. And we do see karma. So are they going through karma they don't want you to know? But I'm not sure. Let's see what the hidden truths are. Thank you. I feel you even though we're apart. So collective, I feel like you and this person are apart. And even though you're apart, they still feel you. They feel your energy. I'm so attracted to you. They're still attracted to you. They have a lot of attraction to you. I wish I had treated you better. They wish they had treated you better. And I look for you everywhere. With this look for you everywhere, I feel like this person may still be possibly entertaining options. For some of you, it could be that they're still entertaining options, and every option they get, what they're looking for, what they have in you and the other person. Also, I look at this for some of you. It's every time they go to every song they hear, every time they turn a corner. Oh yeah, me and the collective. Yeah, we went there last year. We watched this movie. Oh, that commercial. I seen that the first day. I seen it. I was over at the collective's house. You know what I'm saying? So everything just revert. Every conversation they have reverts back to you, collective. I lost myself for a little while. So what they're saying is they lost themselves for a little while. They got in the gist of things. And sometimes, not to say that I can understand what they're saying, but sometimes, as we grow in life and we heal and we go through things, we get older, you find different things and opportunities that are intriguing to you. However, that may not be good for you for the long run, but say possibly collective the person that's on your mind, or even you, take it how it resonates. Maybe back in the day, you guys weren't that popular. Now you have a lot of options. Maybe you didn't have the money you had back then, but now you're hot and they all own you. You know what I'm saying? So maybe it was a situation like that, and you just lost yourself in the opportunities for a little while. Doesn't mean it can't be saved, but that is a true situation. And it's life. We all live life. It can happen. I'll wait for a sign from you. So collective, you guys are not talking, but what they're saying is they'll wait for a sign from you. They're scared to reach out probably. My life is not as together as it seems. So you might be thinking this person got everything lined up and they they this, that, the bam, woo wop the bam, and they all together. They're saying right now their life is not as together as you think it is. And this may be you thinking they don't care, and maybe they do care. Maybe you just don't know that because they got you thinking something totally different. Okay? Let's get some mindful messages. And then we're going to get what actions you should take in love, collective. Messages for the collectives that they need to hear. Ooh. Okay. Thank you. Play. I am completely engaged in what I do in the here and now. I call it play instead of work. I am deeply fulfilled by all that I do. So once you get your relationship right, it's not going to feel like you're working anymore. It's going to feel like the whole relationship is full of play and love and peace and happiness. Okay, you want to bring this relationship to where it feels like you're not working, but you're playing. Relationships can be a lot of work. You don't want to deal with the working part of it. I feel like this is something you guys feel like you've already been doing. You've already been working on it. Now you want to get to the play. I work hard, but I play harder. So Spirit has said, once you get this relationship, once you guys have this conversation, clear, honest, get it out the way. You may not want to talk right now, but when it's time, it's going to leave a lot of room for happiness. And if you set those boundaries and get it right now, you leave a lot of time to be happy instead of going back and forth bickering. You may not want to say it, but get it off your chest and get it out there so you know what you're doing. Because what we don't like to do is waste time. Okay, gratitude has come out again. So collective, maybe you need to have gratitude. Maybe you need to be more thankful for the things that this person is giving you. Maybe that's one of the things that you need to work on is having gratitude. Okay, we have magic. I acknowledge all little things that I am grateful for, no matter what I have going on. I always have things to be thankful for. Whenever I'm feeling upset, I can fill up a page with things that I appreciate. So regardless when things are going bad, or when you're having a conversation, this is where this is taking me to. When you have a conversation, don't bring up everything that is negative. Okay, as a rule of thumb, when you sit down and have this conversation, the first things you need to bring up is, before we even get started, let me tell you the things that I like about you. Like when I do these readings, I want to get your star temple right, get you ready for the reading so you get your mind right. Let this person know what it is you like about them. Don't just go into, I don't like this, that, and the other. Be grateful. I'm thankful when you came and you sat with me when I needed you. I'm thankful when you gave me this or you took me out to eat to your favorite restaurant so I can see that. I'm thankful and I'm grateful for those things. And these are the things that I like about you. Then work your way into the things that you don't like. Don't always just be about what you see and you don't. Magic. With that coming to being said is to remain positive and manifest exactly what it is you want. You have the magic and you have the power and the tools to manifest exactly what it is you want. But your mind frame has to remain positive. Okay? Infinite creativity, like I said. You have the opportunity, you have it within you to manifest exactly what it is you want. If you want this relationship to be one that you head over heels with, it's like no other. You might see Nelly and Ashanti doing it this way, but you want a little Nelly and Ashanti, you want a little Kurt and Rashida, you want a little of this. You have the opportunity to manifest in your relationship what you want. You may want to take something from everybody you see relationship in order to make your one perfect relationship. You have that option. It's within you, but you got to remain positive as you move forward, okay? Let's see what actions in love you need to take, collective. Actions in love for my collectives that they need to hear right now. What actions in love do my collectives need to take, Holy Spirit? Willingness. You need to be willing to cooperate. I know right now you don't want to be bothered, but at some point, if this is a relationship that you want, you're going to have to be willing to put the work in. You're going to have to be willing to sit down and hold the conversation and to hear them out. And if you are willing and your person is not, they're going to have to be willing. It takes two. Evolution. In order to evolve in this relationship, you're going to have to be willing to work on it, to put in the work so that you can play harder later. Okay, and right now, it's not time to play. Right now, it's time to put that work in and set these boundaries and get exactly where it is you need to be. Okay? Set the boundaries in this relationship, collective, so that it can evolve into where you want it to evolve to. Remember, you're the manifester here. Create exactly what it is you want. Last time, top card. One last message of thank you. Compassion. Remember to have compassion regarding the situation. Without compassion, you're going nowhere. You need to let them know, I do love you. I do care. Maybe I feel like your person maybe doesn't feel like you care all the time. Maybe they feel like you could do with it or do without it. You need to show compassion regarding the relationship. And I feel like maybe you've been hurt because of some options or some things, and so now you don't show compassion. Maybe you're scared. Maybe, you don't feel comfortable showing your compassion. I'm not sure, but bring compassion into it. When you sit down and talk, remove your prejudices. And I said that all wrong. Remove your prejudice. Remove being judgmental. And just be compassionate about the fact that you want this relationship to work, if that's indeed what you wanted to do. And speak from that point of view. Okay? Don't speak from the negative. And when I say that, be graceful in this conversation that you need to have. Because your attitude is going to determine a lot of the outcome of it. Let's get some more messages. You are so very special, 21. So you're special. You're very special to this person. And you need to show them that they're very special to you as well. Have compassion. I feel like this person you're dealing with, they may have done some things, but I feel like at a certain point, they feel like now, maybe they've done so much with you, they don't feel like you love them. They don't feel like the feelings are the same anymore. You need to let them know that you still have those feelings. Please give me time. I've never felt this way before. And maybe this is you or your person. Maybe you guys have never felt this deep connection that you have before. After all, you guys are soulmates. Okay, the soulmate was the first card that came out. So this is a deep connection. So they may need time just to process this situation. Or you need time to process it. Maybe that's what you're doing now, processing the situation. If I follow you, I could lose everything. So possibly this person feel like if they follow you, they could lose everything. Clarify, if I follow you, I could lose everything. Do you even see me? Do you even see me that way? So they feel like, collective, if they feel like maybe you're not even that interested in them. Should I cut all this pussycat in my lap, no looking back for you, and then get with you and you really don't even like me? Because right now you're giving off that you're maybe not even that into them. And maybe it's because, that's why I'm saying you need to bring compassion back into the situation. Am I going to give up all this pussycat in my lap, no looking back, and then get with you and you don't even want me? You know what I'm saying? I feel like this is what your person is thinking. Listen to your heart. Listen to your heart. Don't block that feeling away. Allow your heart and that soft spot of yours to come out. If this is the situation you want, you got to work on it. You got to be willing to work on it. Let's get one more message out of here, Spirit, for my collectors, and we'll get them a quote to live by. I am addicted to you. See, they're not sure how you feel, but they feel like they're addicted to you. They're addicted to you, but not quite sure how you feel. So I understand you don't want to talk right now. You don't want to deal, collective. But this person is addicted to you. And if you want this relationship, you're going to have to clean it up. You're going to have to be willing to put the work in so that you guys can play later. Now is not the time to play. And in the whole time when doing it, again, that temple card. You may have allowed a lot of things to happen in this relationship before it's gotten to this point. Spirit is saying don't ever allow that to happen. Once you set these boundaries, if the boundary is not being met, then you have to pull yourself out of the situation so you don't get that far down deep into the situation, before you have negative thoughts and feelings and feel like, oh, I don't want to be bothered. Pull yourself out of the situation so you don't have to get that emotionally deep into it. Because you pulling yourself out of a situation does nothing but set boundaries for you. Okay? Let's get a quote to live by. Thank you. Do I look like Boo Boo the Fool? Right. Do I look like Boo Boo the Fool to you? And if they think you look like Boo Boo the Fool or they treat you like you Boo Boo the Fool, baby, exit stage left. Set that boundary. This is what I'm not going to deal with. Okay? Whatever it is you do, be good at it. Right. Whether that's been in a relationship, working, knowing how to pull out is the same as knowing when to give. Okay? Let's get one more quote to live by. Thank you, Spirit. All things happen for a reason. So, collective, maybe you need to learn, in order to be who you need to be in this relationship, you may need it to go through this. Spirit may need it to take you down through this situation so that you know what to improve in order to make this last long term. And maybe the person that you're dealing with is somebody who you got to stand 10 toes down with, or they going to run over you and take advantage. And this may be a soulmate, so it may be a connection for you, but you got to learn how to maneuver and operate and get the best out of it. You know how you say you want to get the best for your buck? Okay? Something about that old school love. In order to get that old school love like your mom and your dad or grandma and grandpa had, you're going to have to put the work in, because you can believe for sure they have. Let me get you some moon messages and we'll be on up out of here. So I feel like you guys need some motivation. You and your loved ones are safe. So possibly you and your loved ones are safe in this relationship. New moon in Cancer. So possibly you guys are some Cancers. And Leo, new moon in Leo and Cancer. Confidence is your key to success. Being confident in this relationship is what's going to bring success in. Okay? But you and your loved ones are safe. So you and your person are safe in this situation. You just got to go through it in order to get to it. Bottom of the deck, be bold, make the first move. So collective, maybe you're going to have to be the one, and like they said, they're waiting on a sign from you. You're going to have to be the one to break the ice on this. So I know right now you kind of don't want to be bothered. You don't want to talk about it, and that's perfectly fine. But once you come out of that rut and don't stay there long, it's time you need to make the first move and make this first step by possibly offering, hey, let's go and just get coffee. We don't want to do nothing at the house. We don't want to do the same things we always do, where we may end up in the bed and not getting exactly everything out that needs to be done. We want to go somewhere and meet up where we can talk and actually hold a decent conversation and get out what these boundaries are and what we need, what we want. Okay? And again, start it off by giving compliments. This is what I like about you. However, this is what bothers me, so on and so forth. Okay? Collective, thank you for joining me. I appreciate it. Please like the video, share, and subscribe to my channel if you have not already done so. Appreciate it, and have a good one. Deuces.